Alrighty guys, welcome to another episode of Stone Ridge Homestead. With the weather holding off syrup season, we're resorted to doing other jobs. So what we have here is this apple tree that I don't quite know what to do with, but I do know it needs some sort of pruning. So if you're a bit weak-stomached when it comes to treating apple trees poorly, you may want to turn off the video, but I'll do my best. We'll see what we can do here and see if we can get this apple tree being useful on the homestead. Alright guys, I'll quit hurting this tree. Don't worry. Anyways, back to what we're doing. We got this other apple tree here. I don't know if you can really grasp just how tall it is. But if you want to just take my word, just say it's 30 feet tall. And it's only, I don't know, 8 inches at the biggest. So I don't know if this will work or not. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the chainsaw and I'm just going to cut the entire top off at 8 feet tall. If it grows out, great. If it doesn't, well, so be it. If any of you guys could maybe just leave a comment about whether you prefer being stationary on a tripod or if you like being mounted on myself so that it shows up close and like your point of view, they call it. If you have a preference, let me know. I don't really know which is better. I'm leaning more towards the stationary view. Let me know. I'll see what I can do. Alright, so we're going to nip this off about 8 feet, or as high as I can reach. Well, I think I'm gonna leave that like it is and maybe that serious pruning will have made it so that this tree can produce decent sized apples. And if it doesn't, well, then we'll cut it also. And also maybe it'll, being as it'll have more light, that it will cause growth lower down. I don't really know exactly what I'm doing, obviously, but it's not like I'm cutting down my prized cherry tree or anything. I have another apple tree over there, and it's also getting quite tall. There's some attempt at little new growth here. See what I mean? There's little, possibly new growth, and that's what I'm hoping will happen with the one I just cut up, is it'll throw its own new branches lower down and give me the opportunity to be a more hands-on approach appletarian. Alrighty. So what first thing I'm gonna do is get this leaning ash that's kind of jammed all up in it and cut it off. Examine it once more, and then after that I'll make a decision. Got that little taken care of. So what I'm hoping to find here is some nice supple growth down low that I can for sure graft into it's actually springy. I have some high hopes for this one. It's got some nice movement to it. Probably shouldn't torture it too much. We'll just nick the bark here. Yeah, it's green. That might be our... I think we might be able to get a graft into that. As for this, that one's living too. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to chop this one off. I'm going to chop it off above this though. I'm going to cut your branch off that you're sitting on, and I'm going to cut this off here. And hopefully she'll just blow up with new growth. Alright, hopefully you don't get hit as I cut you down. Alright guys, hopefully I did the right thing there. I don't really know which way or the other, but from what I've seen around from other trees and how they react to being abused, they tend to bounce back with vigor. So hopefully apple trees are the same and not just a bunch of wimps. So that tree there, we left the main one. I didn't really do the same thing over and over and over with all three trees. So with that one, I left the main branch up, and then you pan over here. With that one, I found one nice living piece and left it alone and knocked the other two main ones off. So even if they do die, it doesn't really matter too much to me, because I don't really put shavings. I don't really put all my eggs in one basket. So as you see in other videos, I have other trees trying to start, so I can put them in areas that are more sun exposure, can be more readily seen and maintained, and hopefully aren't as far gone as these ones. So what I did today was just basically kind of an emergency, trying to save the tree. If the way they were going, the route they were on, that they would eventually have just been chopped up for firewood, because they offered nothing. They were just a cumber to the ground. So what I did, I just thought I'd do something extreme, see if it would make them do something useful. If not, no big deal. I'll get rid of them, replace them with something that is valuable and useful. Alright guys, that ends another episode of what happens on Stone Ridge Homestead. Today was just a little job that needed to be done. It was getting a little bit out of hand. The maple syrup season is still delaying, and I'm slightly worried that it's going to have to be abandoned sometime, because for many of you that don't know, we have our fourth child due in 36 days. So when you got three other little chidlers running around with a fourth one coming, you tend to have a lot on your hands already without adding more stuff. So hopefully the weather will cooperate and give me at least 2 weeks of quality weather before chaos breaks loose. And yeah. So anyways, give us a subscribe. That's the little red button that's down below. What that does, it just notifies you that I'm still making content. And anyways, we'll catch you on the next one, and hopefully enjoy yourself. And we'll things are a little slow in the homestead right now, being as winter doesn't want to let go. It's March 13th, and we're still in snow, and it's getting old quickly. So anyways, we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Take care.